Hi, my name is Silmy Abdullah, and I'm a writer and lawyer based in Toronto and the author of the short story collection, Home of the Floating Lily. It is my honor today to be participating in the Giller Light Bash, and particularly to be defending Stray Dogs, a short story collection by Rawi Hage. Rawi Hage is an internationally acclaimed author of the novels De Niro's Game, Cockroach, Carnival, and Beirut Hellfire Society. He's won numerous awards, including the International Dublin Literary Award and the Hugh MacLennan Prize for Fiction. Stray Dogs is a powerful collection of 11 short stories that are unique and diverse in terms of the characters, setting, and plot. In a few pages, the author manages to take the reader on a journey from one part of the world to another. We see stories taking place in Canada, Lebanon, Japan, Italy, Germany, and Austria, among other places. And in many of the stories, the characters travel through more than one of these places. This makes the stories truly global in scope, both in terms of geography, but also the social and political landscape. There are stories that are set in the backdrop of war and its aftermath, government corruption, class stratification, and gender oppression. But the true strength of these stories lies in the way in which Hage connects these larger socio-political issues with the struggles and explorations of the individual's soul and psyche. In each story, we meet characters who find themselves in different circumstances, but somehow are connected through the common thread of being in a state of being unsettled, directionless, living on the margins, searching for a sense of home and belonging, and a sense of self and identity as they face isolation, the trauma of war, family conflict, death, immigration, spiritual crisis, and their own internal insecurities. In all the stories, the characters are wanderers in a state of transition, moving from one geographical space to another, suspended between cultures, as one character says, and between versions of themselves, hence the title Stray Dogs. What I found fascinating about this collection is the author's use of photography and photographs as a motif, and I found that this was an incredibly powerful device. We have characters who are photographers or who study photography as academics, and the notion of confronting an image either through a photo or reflections in the mirror or a mental picture in someone's head appears repeatedly in the stories. In one story, there's a line by one of the characters who says, "Photography is always about death." Another story begins with the quote, "Photographs are traces of apparitions." When you read the stories, photographs and images do appear as ghosts, separate characters almost, who bear testament to what is lost or dead, perhaps a moment, a place, a time, a past version of oneself. But paradoxically, in that death, the images remain alive in the characters' minds, hearts, and lives. Photos, images, and mirror reflections often act as plot devices, the catalysts that reveal deeply buried family histories and secrets, enable theological and spiritual explorations and confrontations with one's own self-image. At the sentence level, Hage shows masterful craftsmanship. Tightly constructed and evocative at the same time, the sentences come together beautifully to create these powerful, deeply philosophical stories that highlight the vulnerabilities and resilience of the human spirit. I congratulate Rawi on these powerful collection of short stories, and thanks to the Giller Light Bash Committee for giving me the opportunity to defend this book. Thank you.